Have you ever felt a flicker of fear when you stand up, worried that a single misstep could rob you of your freedom? Every 11 seconds, an older adult is rushed to the emergency room due to a fall. And every 19 minutes, one of those falls turns fatal. But what if those falls aren't just bad luck? What if you could walk with confidence, balance, and strength, knowing you're in control? In this video, I'm going to share 6 simple, life-changing walking habits that can dramatically reduce your risk of falling and help you move with dignity and peace of mind. You need to watch until the end because these proven techniques, backed by physical therapy insights, will empower you to keep your independence and walk steadily for years to come, starting with the very first step you take today. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know so I can make a better video for you. Now, let's get started. The first essential technique for improving your walking, particularly as you age, is developing a keen awareness of your head position and its impact on your overall posture and stability. As we grow older, many of us instinctively adopt the habit of looking downward at our feet while walking. This behavior often emerges from a well-intentioned desire to monitor the ground for potential hazards, such as uneven pavement, curbs, or small obstacles, in an effort to prevent tripping or falling. It feels like a practical and cautious approach, especially if mobility or balance has become a concern. However, this constant downward tilt of the head can lead to a cascade of unintended consequences that undermine your walking ability. When your head is consistently tilted forward, it disrupts your body's natural alignment. Your shoulders begin to roll inward, your upper back rounds into a slouched or kyphotic posture, and your center of gravity shifts forward. This forward lean subtly destabilizes your balance, making it harder to maintain an upright stance and slowing your reaction time when navigating unexpected changes in terrain. Over time, this posture can exacerbate feelings of unsteadiness, increase muscle tension in the neck and shoulders, and heighten the risk of falls, which can have serious consequences for older adults. To address this issue, physical therapists recommend adopting a strategy known as the 20-80 rule to optimize head position while walking. This guideline advises keeping your head upright and your eyes focused forward approximately 80% of the time, while limiting downward glances to about 20% of the time to briefly check the ground for obstacles. Specifically, aim to direct your gaze to a point 10 to 15 feet ahead of you rather than fixating on your feet or the immediate patch of ground directly beneath them. This forward focus encourages a more natural alignment of your spine, keeping your head balanced over your shoulders and your chest open, which engages your core muscles and promotes better posture. Initially, this adjustment may feel counterintuitive or even slightly unnerving, particularly if you've grown accustomed to looking down for reassurance. You might feel a sense of vulnerability or worry about missing potential hazards. However, with consistent practice, you'll likely notice significant improvements in your walking mechanics. Keeping your head up allows your body to move more naturally, reducing strain on your neck and back, improving your balance, and enabling smoother, more controlled steps. Over time, this practice fosters a sense of confidence as your gait becomes steadier and more fluid, allowing you to navigate your environment with greater ease and assurance. The second critical technique for enhancing your walking is mastering the rhythm and coordination of your arm swing, which plays a surprisingly significant role in maintaining balance and efficiency. Walking is not merely a function of your legs, it is a complex, full-body movement that involves the synchronized action of multiple muscle groups. Your arms serve as natural stabilizers, swinging in a rhythmic, pendulum-like motion in opposition to your legs, meaning your right arm swings forward as your left leg steps, and vice versa. This counterbalancing action is an innate feature of human locomotion, designed to optimize stability, conserve energy, and enhance forward momentum. However, as we age, many individuals inadvertently suppress or lose this natural arm swing. Several factors can contribute to this change: joint stiffness from conditions like arthritis, muscle weakness due to inactivity, the habit of carrying items such as purses, phones, or grocery bags, or even a subconscious fear of falling that leads to a more rigid, cautious posture. When arm swing is restricted, it disrupts the body's natural walking rhythm, which can make your gait feel heavier, less coordinated, and more prone to imbalance. This lack of fluidity not only increases the effort required to walk, but also heightens the risk of stumbling or falling, as your body loses one of its key mechanisms for maintaining equilibrium. To restore this vital component of a healthy gait, focus on allowing your arms to swing freely and naturally in sync with your leg. Movements. There's no need to exaggerate or force the motion. Instead, aim to relax your shoulders and let your arms move as they're designed to, in a smooth, alternating pattern that mirrors your steps. If you notice that one arm feels weaker or less coordinated, perhaps due to a previous injury, stroke, or chronic condition like arthritis, begin by prioritizing the swing of the stronger arm while gradually encouraging movement in the weaker one. Even engaging just one arm in a natural swing can help re-establish the body's rhythmic connection between the upper and lower body, promoting a more balanced and efficient gait. To practice, try walking in a safe, open space, such as a hallway or park, and consciously release any tension in your shoulders, allowing your arms to move freely. Over time, this practice can make your steps feel lighter, more coordinated, and significantly more confident as your body rediscovers its innate ability to move as a cohesive unit. If carrying items is a frequent issue, consider using a backpack or crossbody bag to keep your hands free, or practice walking without holding objects to reinforce the habit of arm swinging. By integrating these two techniques, maintaining proper head position with the 20-80 rule and rediscovering the natural rhythm of your arm swing, you can significantly enhance your walking mechanics, improve your stability, and reduce the risk of falls. These adjustments may require mindful effort at first, but with regular practice, they can become second nature, transforming the way you move. Your steps will feel more purposeful, your posture more upright, and your confidence in navigating your surroundings will grow, allowing you to maintain mobility and independence with greater ease as you age. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Third trick, mastering the heel-to-toe landing. As we age, many individuals gradually shift away from the natural walking pattern they used in their younger years, moving from a heel-first stride to a flatter foot placement, or, in some cases, landing on their toes. This change often arises from a cautious mindset, as seniors may feel that placing the entire foot down simultaneously or leading with the toes provides greater control and minimizes the risk of tripping. However, this altered gait has significant drawbacks. A flat-footed or toe-first walking style shortens your stride, reduces the engagement of key muscle groups in the legs and feet and disrupts the natural flow of movement. This not only makes walking less efficient, but also increases the likelihood of tripping or stumbling, as the body is less able to adapt to uneven surfaces or sudden obstacles. Moreover, this altered pattern can place undue stress on the knees and ankles, contributing to discomfort or joint issues over time. The biomechanically optimal way to walk is to land on your heel first, then roll smoothly through the midfoot, and finally push off with your toes to propel yourself forward. This heel-to-toe motion is the body's natural design for walking, as it ensures proper alignment of the joints, distributes weight evenly, and fully engages the muscles of the feet, calves, and thighs. This smooth rolling action also promotes a longer, more fluid stride, which enhances stability and reduces the energy required to move. To retrain your body to adopt this natural gait, start by practicing in a safe, controlled environment, such as a hallway or living room with a flat, stable surface. Walk slowly and deliberately, paying close attention to the sequence of your foot placement. Feel your heel make contact with the ground first, then allow your foot to roll forward through the arch and midfoot, and finally push off gently with your toes. 4. Heightened awareness. Try practicing barefoot on a soft surface, like a rug, as this allows you to feel the mechanics of each step more clearly and reinforces proper form. If barefoot walking isn't comfortable, wear supportive, well-fitting shoes that don't restrict your foot's natural movement. With consistent practice, starting with just a few minutes a day, you'll gradually regain a smoother, more confident stride, reducing your risk of stumbling and enhancing your overall mobility. Fourth trick, the power of small, controlled steps. Many people associate long, powerful strides with strength and confidence. But as we age, overly long strides can actually compromise balance and increase the risk of falling. When you take excessively large steps, your body's center of gravity shifts too far forward, placing you in a precarious position where recovering from a trip or misstep becomes more challenging. Long strides also increase the likelihood of dragging your toes, which can catch on small obstacles or uneven surfaces, further elevating the risk of a fall. This is particularly true for individuals who rely on assisted devices like canes or walkers, as long strides can disrupt the coordination needed to use these tools effectively. The solution lies in embracing shorter, more controlled steps, which keep your body's weight centered over your feet and allow for quicker, more precise reactions to potential hazards. Shorter steps promote a more compact and stable gait, enabling you to maintain better control and respond more effectively if you encounter an uneven surface or obstacle. To explore this technique, try a simple experiment. Walk across a room at your normal pace, noting how your strides feel. Then walk the same distance again, but this time consciously take slightly shorter, quicker steps, keeping your feet closer to the ground and your movements more deliberate. You'll likely notice an immediate difference. Your steps will feel more secure, and you'll have a greater sense of control over your movements. This approach is especially beneficial for those using canes or walkers, as shorter steps help synchronize your movements with the assisted device, ensuring that each step is stable and well supported. To make this a habit, practice walking with shorter steps during daily activities, such as moving through your home or taking a short stroll outside. Over time, this adjustment will feel natural, and you'll find that your walking becomes more confident, balanced, and less prone to mishaps. Fifth trick, core strength as the foundation of balance. When we think of balance, we often focus solely on the legs, assuming they bear the primary responsibility for keeping us upright. However, balance is deeply rooted in the strength and stability of your core, the muscles of your abdomen, hips, lower haunches, and lower back. A weak core can lead to a slouched posture, reduced stability, and a greater likelihood of unsteadiness while walking. When these muscles are underutilized, your body struggles to maintain proper alignment, making it harder to recover from a misstep or adapt to changes in terrain. Fortunately, building core strength doesn't require intense workouts or access to a gym. Small, consistent exercises performed at home can make a significant difference in improving your balance and walking confidence. To strengthen your core, incorporate simple, low-impact exercises into your daily routine. One effective practice is the single-leg balance hold. Stand near a counter or sturdy surface for support. Lift one foot about an inch off the ground and hold the position for 5 to 10 seconds before switching to the other foot. Repeat this 5 to 10 times per side, focusing on keeping your body steady and your core engaged. Another easy habit is to gently contract your abdominal muscles while performing everyday tasks, such as brushing your teeth or standing in line. Pull your stomach in slightly, hold for a few seconds, then release, repeating this several times throughout the day. These subtle movements gradually strengthen the muscles of your abdomen, hips, and lower back, which are critical for maintaining an upright posture and a stable gait. Over time, a stronger core will translate into steadier, more confident steps, reducing the effort required to walk and enhancing your sense of security with every movement. If you have mobility limitations or health concerns, consult a physical therapist to tailor these exercises to your needs, ensuring they're safe and effective. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Sixth trick, heightened awareness of floor patterns and transitions. One of the most overlooked yet critical factors contributing to falls among older adults is the challenge posed by transitions between different types of flooring, surface textures, or lighting. Conditions. Contrary to common assumptions, falls rarely occur on wide-open, predictable surfaces like a smooth sidewalk or a level floor. Instead, they are far more likely to happen during moments of change, when moving from carpet to tile, hardwood to a rug, or a brightly lit hallway to a dimly lit room. These transitions can be surprisingly disorienting because, as we age, the brain's ability to quickly process sensory information, such as changes in texture, elevation, or visual cues, tends to slow. This delay, even if only a fraction of a second, can disrupt your balance and lead to a stumble or fall. Common hazards include raised thresholds between rooms, glossy or reflective floors that create visual confusion, or even subtle shifts in elevation, like a small step or ramp. For those who wear bifocals or progressive lenses, these transitions can be further complicated by visual distortions that affect depth perception, making it harder to gauge the height or distance of a surface change. The underlying issue lies in how the brain integrates sensory input from your eyes, feet, and balance system, vestibular system, to coordinate movement. As sensory processing and reaction times naturally decline with age, the brain may struggle to adapt quickly to a new surface or lighting condition, especially if the change is unexpected. For example, stepping from a soft, cushioned carpet onto a slick tile floor alters the tactile feedback your feet receive, requiring a rapid adjustment in your gait. Similarly, moving from a brightly lit area into a shadowy one can temporarily impair your ability to discern obstacles or changes in elevation. These fleeting moments of adjustment, though brief, are often enough to cause a misstep, particularly if you're distracted or moving quickly. Additionally, environmental factors, like glossy floors, which may reflect light and create an illusion of slipperiness, or loose rugs that shift underfoot, further increase the risk. For individuals with vision impairments or those using multifocal glasses, the challenge is amplified, as these lenses can distort the perception of where a surface begins or ends, making it harder to navigate transitions safely. To address this risk, you can train your brain to anticipate and process these environmental changes more effectively through a simple yet powerful habit, consciously naming the surface or condition as you approach it. This technique, often referred to as self-cueing, involves mentally or verbally noting the transition before you reach it. For instance, as you move from a rug to a tile floor, quietly think or say to yourself, "Rug to tile." If you're stepping over a threshold or onto a different level, note step up or step down. When entering a darker area, acknowledge shadow or dim light. This small act of mindfulness serves as a cognitive prompt, giving your brain a split-second warning to prepare for the change in sensory input. By actively labeling the transition, you enhance your brain's ability to focus on the task at hand, improving coordination between your visual, tactile, and balance systems. This practice is particularly effective because it leverages neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt and form new neural connections, helping you become more adept at navigating changes over time. In addition to self-cueing, adopt the habit of pausing briefly, about 1 to 2 seconds, when moving between significantly different environments, such as from a brightly lit room to a dimly lit one. This pause allows your eyes to adjust to the change in lighting, reducing the risk of misjudging a step or missing an obstacle. For example, when entering a shadowy hallway from a sunlit room, stop momentarily at the threshold to let your vision acclimate. Similarly, when approaching a glossy or reflective floor, slow your pace and scan the surface carefully, as these areas can appear deceptively slippery or uneven. If you wear bifocals, trifocals, or progressive lenses, be aware that these glasses can distort your view of the ground, particularly when looking downward. To minimize this, tilt your head slightly rather than just your eyes to view the floor, or consider discussing single-vision lenses with an eye care professional for activities like walking, as they may provide clearer depth perception. For added safety, ensure your home environment is fall-proofed. Secure loose rugs with non-slip backing, remove unnecessary thresholds, and install adequate lighting in transitional areas like doorways or staircases. To practice this technique, start by identifying common transition points in your daily routine, such as the step between your living room carpet and kitchen tile, or the shift from an indoor space to an outdoor patio. As you approach each transition, consciously name the change and adjust your pace, taking a moment to assess the surface or lighting. You can also practice in a controlled setting, such as walking slowly between two different surfaces in your home while verbalizing the transition. Over time, this habit will become second nature, and your brain will process these changes more seamlessly, reducing the likelihood of a misstep. If you use a cane or walker, ensure it makes firm contact with the new surface before shifting your weight, and practice the same self-cueing technique to maintain stability. For those with vision or balance concerns, working with a physical or occupational therapist can help tailor this approach to your specific needs, ensuring you build confidence in navigating transitions safely. The bigger picture: transforming habits to prevent falls. It's a common misconception that falls are simply a matter of bad luck or unavoidable accidents. In reality, falling is often the result of ingrained habits that can be modified with intentional practice. By incorporating these 6 walking tricks, maintaining an upright head position with the 20-80 rule, restoring natural arm swing rhythm, landing heel to toe, taking shorter and more controlled steps, strengthening your core, and staying mindful of floor transitions, you can significantly reduce your risk of falling. These techniques work together to enhance your posture, balance, and coordination, addressing the root causes of instability rather than relying on reactive measures. To integrate them effectively, start with 1 or 2 tricks at a time, practicing them in a safe environment until they feel natural. For example, focus on heel-to-toe walking and shorter steps during short walks at home, or incorporate core exercises into your morning routine. If you use an assisted device, work with a physical therapist to ensure your walking techniques align with its proper use. Over time, these small changes can lead to a more confident, fluid gait, empowering you to move through your daily life with greater stability, reduced fear of falling, and enhanced independence. By proactively addressing these habits, you're not just preventing falls, you're reclaiming the freedom to move with ease and assurance. And there you have it, 6 powerful walking habits that can transform the way you move and help you stay confident, balanced, and independent. Falling isn't about luck. It's about the choices you make every day. So, tell me, what have you learned so far? Which one of these habits, keeping your head up, swinging your arms, landing heel to toe, taking smaller steps, strengthening your core, or noticing floor changes, are you going to bring into your life to walk with more confidence? Drop a comment below this video and share one thing you've learned and plan to practice. Your story might inspire someone else to take that first step toward safer, stronger walking. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Walk wisely, walk confidently, and keep moving forward.